Buckeye Nation, what's poppin'? Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel with some interesting Buckeye transfer portal news. As earlier this morning at midnight, the transfer portal officially opened, and when it comes to the Buckeyes, I expect them to be somewhat active. Now, before I get into the main part of this video, I actually have some breaking Buckeyes transfer portal news to talk about. As right before I started filming this video, Julian Fleming, who's been a starter at receiver for the Buckeyes the last couple of seasons, officially entered the transfer portal. And I believe he is legit the first actual starter to enter the portal for the Buckeyes. Because up until Julian, it's mainly been backups or guys that really haven't seen the field. And now Julian enters the portal, and I feel like he's going to ball out wherever he goes. I wish him the best of luck, right? No hate towards that, right? I mean, the dude was a straight dog at Ohio State. And you look at what we got coming in the class of 2024. Yeah, we got some straight up dogs coming in that recruiting class. Jeremiah Smith, #1 receiver, possibly even the #1 recruit overall in the nation. Jeremiah McClellan, Mylan Graham, and I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe added another receiver in the recruiting class. Heck, I wouldn't be shocked if they went in the portal and got a receiver there too. Not to mention what we already have here. Brandon Innes. We have the Rogers duo, Noah and Bryson. We have Carnell Tate, Jaden Ballard, maybe Emeka Egbuka. What about Marvin? Nah, Marvin's going to the league. At least he'd be smart enough to go to the league. If he actually decides to come back to Ohio State, that's what you call playing with fire, right? We remember Cardale Jones did that, right? He had a chance to go to the league after winning the Natty, decided to come back, and his draft stock went, ugh, and it just never really happened, right? Nope. He could have been like a second-round quarterback if he went to the league after the Natty season. But hey, he wanted to come back and show that he could do it for a full season, and it backfired on him big time. I think he wound up playing in one of the spring football leagues, but it didn't really last long, unfortunately. But yeah. Now, speaking of quarterbacks, earlier this morning, I woke up and saw this on the timeline. Yeah, it happened. Kyle McCord officially entered the transfer portal. Now, as far as what that does for the Buckeyes quarterback room heading into the bowl game against Missouri, well, that just leaves Devin Brown, Lincoln Keenholz, and Tristan Gebbia. And I'm pretty sure that most of you watching this video are like, wait, Tristan Gebbia was on the Buckeyes? Yeah, the Buckeyes got him out of the portal last offseason. Imagine Ryan Day just pulls one out of his freaking butt crack and starts him in the bowl game. Nah, if I had to guess, it's either going to be Devin or Lincoln starting the bowl game. And honestly, I'm fine with it, right? Let those two go out there and show that they could possibly handle it if they were called upon next year. But I think the Buckeyes are most likely going to go to the portal, and they're going to get a quarterback to bridge the gap heading into Aaron Noland in 2025. Because there ain't no way they're starting Aaron Noland next season, because he's only a true freshman, and Ohio State's not really known to start true freshman quarterbacks. But we'll see. Now, as far as potential options in the portal, I'm going to talk about 4 potential quarterback targets for the Buckeyes in the portal. I also listed their stats too. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Duke quarterback Riley Leonard. Now, you see his stats, 1,102 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He did get hurt, I believe, in the Notre Dame game. And speaking of Notre Dame, it sounds like he could be Notre Dame bound. I honestly debated even putting him in this video. on the thumbnail and everything, but I figured, we've been linked to him low-key by some people on social media, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna put his name on there, see what happens, right? You never know with, Ryan Day and them, maybe they could persuade him to come to Columbus instead of South Bend. That would be nice, though. He's pretty good. Now, another quarterback is DJ Uiagalelei from Oregon State, formerly played at Clemson. Of course, he took over for Trevor Lawrence when he graduated. And things just never really worked out at Clemson. Went to Oregon State, and he looked much better. And then the guy that I think a lot of Buckeyes really want, a lot of Buckeye fans like me really want, Cam Ward from Wazoo, Washington State. Look at those stats. 3,700, 35 yards, 25 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And it sounds like the Buckeyes might actually go after him. I mean, like, people legit in the know in recruiting and in the transfer portal stuff have linked Ohio State to Cam Ward. If we get Cam Ward, oh yeah, we in business. Now, if you're wondering, what does the junior signify? Well, that's their class. That's their class. So Riley Leonard's a junior, DJ's a junior, Cam Ward's a junior. So all three of those guys, I believe, will be seniors next year. And then you got the oldest of the bunch, Dillon Gabriel, who is a redshirt senior. So I believe this would be a grad transfer year for him next year. Coming out of Oklahoma, my dude went off last year. 3,660 yards, 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and he's a lefty. Just thought I'd put that out there. Because Aaron Nolan's also a lefty, too. But yeah, that dude went out there and balled out at Oklahoma. And I mean, honestly, I could picture any one of these guys playing for the Buckeyes. Now, I can already tell you there's going to be people in the comments asking, yo, where's Dante Moore at? I would not mind Dante Moore, except he's only going to be a sophomore next year. And you bring him in, that low-key messes the whole QB timeline up, right? I think they're going to go with a junior or a senior quarterback, right? Guy like Dillon Gabriel, if they want to go that route, a grad transfer. If I had to choose, I'm going Cam Ward. I think his skill set would really fit the Buckeyes. But we'll see what happens. Now, 11 Warriors actually listed some other potential quarterback options, like Will Howard. Not really sure about that. I heard we didn't even contact him, really, so I don't think that's happening. And then Will Rogers and Grayson McCall. Honestly, Grayson McCall would be a dark horse for the Buckeyes. Yeah. But we'll see. So if I hear anything else, I will definitely let you guys know. But yeah, the madness has officially begun. And we'll see how active the Buckeyes get in the portal. So again, if I hear anything, I will definitely let you guys know. Just wanted to also wish everyone entering the portal best of luck wherever they end up. No hate at all. Because most of the guys that enter the portal either want more playing time, which I understand, or, new scenery. Maybe, the waters are just too deep for them in some cases. But yeah, it really sucks hearing about Julian Fleming, but I understand, Go ball out wherever you end up. So that's really all I got, guys. With that being said, as always, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and yeah, the portal is officially open. See what happens next. But I'm Crazy Dog, coming at you on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel. Go Bucks. OH, I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah.